right. Step into a pub here. They got some nice artwork on display. Just wanted to show this massive piece of fish here. It's huge. Fish and chips. It's huge. Interesting coleslaw here. You got a smash burger.
A smash burger.
Time to smash.
Gotta smash that smash burger.
That looks good.
It looks amazing.
Fries look good too.
Yep.
Man, I wasn't expecting this piece of fish to be so massive. All right.
The fries are good.
Yeah, those are good. Chip truck quality.
Oh, they're even skin on fries.
Sorry, folks. We're gonna have to enjoy this. Camera going off. Should actually explain that this is Moosehead beer battered cod. Chips are underneath the fish. It's damn good though. I've had a couple pieces. Very, very good. How's that smash burger?
Almost gone.
Must have been good. Must have been good. I don't think she's met too many burgers that she doesn't like.
Sure.
Neither have I. Same with fish. I always like the fish, but it's pretty deadly. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Thrasha here. Just over this hill, just over this little embankment, is a deer lounging in the sun. Let's get him before he runs away. Hey, buddy. How are you? How are you, buddy? It's okay. Not gonna hurt you. I appreciate you letting me get so close. Doing okay? Oh, you're a beautiful deer. Just going to crack a photo while you're standing there. There's a good fella. There, let me zoom in and grab a photo. Oh, that's perfect. Well, this doesn't quite fit into the license plate tag that we like to play here on this channel, but this is an interesting one. Retired, no clock, no phone, no address, no money. Leave me alone. Okay, I gotta grab my hot caffeinated beverage at Java Moose. So Canadian. Java Moose coffee roasters. Let's keep the world safe for all moose kind. And please don't litter. 30 years of coffee experience. New Brunswick. The coffee cup, it's waving at you. That's right, 30 years of coffee. Java Moose. This is my first. Went with the Canadian maple. Just seemed fitting. Look at the size of this. You could drink a coffee that size. I did have my coffee this morning. If you're so inclined, you can get some of their coffee, take it home. Premium coffee, butter, rum, fudge. Canadian maple, that's the one I got. Alright, time for the coffee test. The Java Moose Coffee Roasters Maple Coffee Test. Should be pretty good. Sometimes you can just tell as soon as it touches your lips. That's how good it is. It's a good moose. Okay, yeah, it's good. It's good. They got the beans. That's right. Today's forecast, 100% chance of coffee. Dang right. That's every day's forecast for me. Gotta get here pretty early though. They close at 4, which is pretty early, you know. I mean, I guess it's normal for some coffee places, but that is good. I'm glad I went with the maple. I'm so glad I got the maple latte. I'm just gonna go up the way, cut through some alleyways, see if the record store is open. In this courtyard, we got this interesting globe here. It's hard to tell for sure, but you got Churchill's Pub and Steakhouse right here. But I think at one time, looking at the side of the building, the alleyway here, it says it was one time the Royal Hotel. Really hard to see, but that picture up there is what that depicts. The Royal Hotel. Not even sure if that's 100% correct, but sounds right. But now it's Churchill's Steakhouse. Sometimes you have to look behind vehicles to see the true beauty in the art. Get the whole picture, you know? Alright, gonna stop into Backstreet Records. Very cool signage here. I like that. Look at that. It's painted on metal and wood. Very neat. Backstreet Records, quality new and used music. That old relic right there. Right in the window. Yeah. Some Allman Brothers. Let's see what they got on vinyl for AC/DC. Ooh, some classics. If you never have, check out the episode I did on that exact hotel. The Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap Motel on Sunset Boulevard. Get a better shot of it. I wish I had this on vinyl when I mashed that up. I mashed it up with a CD, but same picture, same difference. A whole lot of that. Just as you saw there. That's a photo from the 80s. That was not the original cover of that. Always love that image of Angus and Malcolm. Live album. Also check out my Maximum Overdrive filming locations. Plenty of AC/DC references. God of hard rock guitar. They actually have like all the good AC/DC albums on vinyl. Except Power Age, which is my favorite. Most hardcore AC/DC fans. The Bon Scott era. It's favorite. It even got Stiff Upper Lip. It's my second favorite. 74 Jailbreak, even though it's only 5 tracks. Pretty damn awesome. Pretty damn awesome. And of course, Highway to Hell. The only 70s ones that they don't have in here are Let There Be Rock and Power Age. Yes. Love how they don't have the music too loud in here, so I can just kind of film what I want. So they got a lot of good vinyl in here. Look at that. Spiders from Mars, lots of David Bowie. Changes. Station to Station, incredible. Ooh, he was on a large amount of drugs. He recorded that one. Wow, got a hell of a David Bowie selection. Yep, I saw David Bowie. I remember that vinyl. Saw Bowie. It's the last world tour where he had his heart attack. Never forget it.
So I think I'm free.
He has one in Florida as well. Clearwater.
Oh yeah, Clearwater.
I've been in the Clearwater.
Or Clearwater.
Who are you?
Clearwater one is probably the
Floor.
biggest store
Let's see what they got in here by the Who. I love looking at Who records.
on the top of Young.
When it comes to vinyl, there's just specific stuff that I look for. And then stuff I just wouldn't
So
buy
it had
on
two
vinyl.
entrances, one on blower
The
and one
Who
on
is one
young.
band I always look for
Did
vinyl.
it?
I know.
They got a massive Who vinyl selection. Even have a quick one. Dang. Right. Joined together. Wow. Full package. Got some John Entwistle in here.
What a chore. I mean,
John
you have to go up the
Entwistle.
ladder to get to the top.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the shelves.
Yeah.
You couldn't.
Oh
But the
yes,
spines, were you looking
Quadrophenia.
at spines?
Saw them perform this
Or-
in its
No, you
entirety.
haven't.
Obviously not with
Yeah.
Keith Moon and
Yeah.
John Entwistle, but that's the
A
whole
lot of work.
Quadrophenia package right there. The movie's pretty good too. Black and white movie. I used to watch that. Get stoned
And I think it's
quite often. Love the Who, man.
in Florida.
I love Pete
Okay.
Townsend's solo stuff too.
Worked out fine.
One of my favorite guitarists. Anytime anybody says anything bad about anybody from the Who, like, yeah, I can't talk to you anymore. Sorry. Don't like Pete Townsend, huh? Must be a moron. Man, I wish I could buy every Who record. It'd take forever to collect them all. Every single one. So good. Wow, look at this Hawkwind. This was Lemmy Kilmister's band before Motorhead. Is when he was still in the band, as far as I know. I haven't heard that stuff in a long time. I'm surprised that it's here, but I'll see what they got. Some Motorhead vinyl here too. A couple Hawkwind records.
We had like a really hot classical selection with some turnover.
I think they may have kicked Lemmy out by this point. Alright, we got the classic Slayer, Seasons of the Abyss. Of course, Rain and Blood, which they're doing the 40th anniversary tour for.
Taz are moving off Spring Garden.
I've seen the original 4 members do Rain and Blood in its entirety, and most of this album too. Came out the year I was born.
Told me the street, it's off Spring
South
Garden
of Heaven.
again.
That is
And,
brilliant
I don't
looking
know if
record. Look at these
Brent
guys.
Street or-
Most metal band that ever
Anyway,
existed
I'm
right
going to be
there.
there this weekend,
Slayer. Of course, they're gonna have Metallica, but I'm here to check out the Motorhead. Alright, you got the classic Ace of Spades. Lots of Motorhead here. Ace of Spades. Iron Fist, Inferno. Alright, it's a pretty tight section over here, but Ace of Spades, No Sleep at All. Hammer Smith. Got some live stuff. Live in Malmo. We got Bomber. Let's see if that's Bomber album down there. Oh my god, is this the first record? Dang. No, it's No Remorse. Okay. I thought that was the first Motorhead record. Judas Priest. One of the most metal albums of all time. Painkiller. And of course, British Steel, Breaking the Law, Living After Midnight, Grinder. British Steel, probably their most popular album. That or Painkiller. I love everything by Judas Priest. You know, Rob Halford. Judas Priest version 1. Scream of Vengeance. On all these on compact disc. Ooh, King Diamond. King Diamond. There we go. Them. I got some great vinyl here. I'm actually very impressed. Very impressed with this place.
He works at
I'm surprised they got, but makes sense. They got Black Sabbath and Ozzy in the metal section. Sabotage, most underrated album ever. Paranoid, classic Paranoid. Oh, this was my first ever metal record that I ever bought. We Sold Our Soul for Rock and Roll, which is a compilation, but that's what I was listening to on the bus in high school. All right, age of 13, Black Sabbath. And it brings back memories. I did. I sold my soul. So great seeing original Black Sabbath on the 13 tour. God, I miss Ozzy so much. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, another underrated gem. They'd only ever play like one riff from that album, like the title track's riff. There's so many good songs. They play a lot more off Volume 4. Alright, getting into Ozzy soul stuff. Bark at the Moon. Got some later stuff without Ozzy. Diary of a Madman. It's my favorite Ozzy record. You Can't Kill Rock and Roll. That's what it's all about, man. That was probably the first Ozzy album I owned right there. No More Tears. I never got into the Scream stuff without Zakk Wylde. That was the last album Zach Wild I was really into. That tour was great. Saw Ozzy with Rob Zombie, Zach. Ah, good times, man. Good times. Really miss Ozzy.
Yeah.
The metal's too close to the rap. I strayed into the wrong section, and I'm like, wait, what the hell? I can get behind that, you know. Rest in peace, Easy. But most of this, like, it doesn't even belong on vinyl, honestly. Look at this. Slug Milk.
Oh man, those.
That is awesome.
Do you know those guys at all? Or?
Yeah, I remember that stuff.
Yeah, usually people
I can't
are
believe
like,
it's
what's
here.
Slug Milk? I was like, oh man, I don't know how to describe them.
Yeah, it's like if you know, you know.
Yeah, but I sort of like do my
Yes.
best, and then I'm like, but honestly, go to their Bandcamp. They got like 20 or 30 records, man. Like if you don't like one, try the next one. You know, they're all different.
Exactly.
You got a hardcore album 1 minute, and then you got a tribute to Covered Bridges the next. You know.
I can't believe you got that VHS here.
That's yeah. We had like a few DVDs, and they have sold, of course. But yeah, the VHS, you know, someone's gonna either buy that as a collectible or because they actually have a player.
Wasn't gonna grab any pins, but you know, I think I might snag this Motorhead one. $3. Too bad. I want to come here and film and not get over. Oh, that's Sabbath. That's Sabbath. I thought it was Fleetwood Mac for a second. Some pretty cool ones in here. Ooh, the AC/DC Cannon. I think I'm just gonna go with the Motorhead one though. Seems to be the only one in here. Cool,
I think we
1984.
sold out at Volume 1.
1984.
Yeah, I think we just got that one back in stock. Let's see here.
Bastin. Wouldn't be right if I didn't check out the Green Day section. Classic Dookie, classic Warning. Just listened to that this morning. 21st Century Breakdown. Such an underrated record. I mean, these guys are just, as highly rated as they are, they're still underrated because people are so stupid when it comes to music. They don't know good music when they hear it. This was the last album they put out. It was brilliant. Best rock and roll band still in existence. Nobody puts on a better show than Green Day. Oh shit! Should I? Oh, should almost get this. Oh, don't know. Oh, it's $45 though, and I don't really want to carry it home in my luggage. But here we go. Adam had it tattooed right on his forearm. That is awesome.
Peter Evans was up there.
Mint condition vinyl. Ah, it's tempting. Of course, I already own it. Just not on vinyl. $45. Fantastic selection of vinyl in there. Imported, domestic, local. Like it. Got this nice bike on the outside here. Pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna come back here. I wish I was rich. Definitely would have been picking up that Kerplunk record. Like I said, I don't like to buy vinyl that should be on vinyl. They had a lot of great Sabbath and Motorhead. I grabbed that one Motorhead pin that they had. $3. Came to what, $3.75 with tax, but didn't want to go in there and film and then leave empty-handed, especially when they had so much greatness in there. Hey, bud. How are you? You running the art gallery? Are you running the art gallery? So cute. So well behaved. Just laying there, enjoying the breeze. I know they got some pretty interesting stuff in here, inside of Emporia. So take in this architecture with me. Look at this. That clock up there. 1878. 1878, and then you got the Bank of New Brunswick over here, 1820. That's crazy. Oh, that is pretty wild. Just inside of Emporia right now. You know me, in orbiculture, as I've coined myself. It's not a real word. It's kind of like horticulture, except I made it up myself out of my love for orbs and orb-shaped objects. Look at these dragons. Dang. Wow. Oh. Evie would love these. Yes, she would. Wonder if she's been in here. She will be. She will be. Wow, there's lots of nice stuff in here. Look, Shroom House. It's a Shroom House. Look at this guy. Wow. Love all this stuff. Wow. I do have to keep up a little bit of banter or some of this witchery. Look at this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Man, God knows what's down there. I don't want to know. I don't think I want to know. It's pretty. Must be the dungeon. That's the dungeon down there. This is where she hangs her broom. Wow. Lots of great stuff in here. I'm gonna keep up the banter, but she said to me to go up the stairs. And I may run into some ghosts. Oh my God, there they are. There are ghosts. Man, all this is really crazy. This is nice. A great establishment. Here they are. Ghosts. Octopi. Octopi. Octopi everywhere. Octopussies. Everywhere you look. These shroom mugs are nice. There's some damn cool stuff in here. Wow, that's pretty cool. Still drinking my maple caffeination. Ah, look at these clocks. Wine time. Look at this wiener dog. Oh, dang, look at this stuff. Whoa. Man, some of this stuff is really awesome. Look at this thing. All this stuff, very cool. Look at all these dragons. It's like Dragons Are Us in here. Wow, that is so cool. Inferno Unleashed. Dragon on the top there too. Look at that big purple dragon. Jeez. Crazy. Of course, witch hats and witch capes. Kinds of witchy stuff in here. Got witch's brew. Drink at your own risk. Vampire's blood. Wow. Look at that. That is so cool. Coffin Creek Coffee Company here. That Toxic Coffee, Dead Velvet, Death by Chocolate, The Ritual. Here's Johnny. Here's Thrasha. Resurrection Roast. Dang. Rue Brew. Shipwrecked. Quite the majestic place indeed. Look at this entryway. Look at that. It's phenomenal.
Thank you, and enjoy your day.
Thank you, you as well. Magic happens here. I wasn't expecting to see so much awesomeness in there. A magical world of enchantment. Emporia. Yeah. Love taking in the architecture here. It's really something. Prince William Street. Streetscape. This historic streetscape is distinguished by its rare concentration of homogeneous, primarily late 19th century architecture. Traditionally referred to as Wall Street, This area contains major public buildings, banks, hotels, insurance, shipping, and legal offices. All right. Gonna head down the boardwalk here, along the harbor, get a couple of shots there, and then I'm gonna head over to Bap Noodles, pick up some dinner, and I'm gonna head to Evie's. I'm gonna end the video. So, got a little bit more here, but appreciate you guys walking along with me. So nice and breezy on the boardwalk. Really is. Peaceful. I'm the only one on the boardwalk. I love it. Actually, just beneath these interesting colored things are some tales of the shipwrecks of St. John. Dozens of shipwrecks and groundings have occurred in years past. Poorly charted waters, collisions, fog, and storms have accounted for most of them. The storm against which all other storms tend to be measured is the Saxby Gale on October 4th, 1869. A year before, Lieutenant Stephen Saxby of the Royal Navy predicted the event. Storm struck in the evening, and by midnight many of the wharves were destroyed, and the beacon light at the harbor entrance was heavily damaged. In 1976, the Groundhog Day gale caused 2 Irving oil carriers to be driven onto the Courtney Bay Causeway by the winds and the waves. Right here you see the schooner Revenge. And in 1835 it was bound for St. John, but was totally lost on the North Shore at nearby Cape Mispec. Of 10 people on board, 6 found a watery grave, including a mother and her 3 young children. Yeah, this harbor has certainly seen its fair share of disaster. Even with advanced weather forecasting and navigational aids, sinkings in the harbor still occurred into the 1950s, including the Royal Canadian Navy's Harbor Defense Craft. 15, and the crew of 6 was lost. In 1951, the tug Ocean Hawk 2 sank, killing 3 crew, and in 1957, pilot boat number 1 sank after being struck by the SS Fort Avalon in thick 30-mile-high Arctic Sea fog. Okay, that's pretty wild. Quite fascinating, honestly. In 1971, the Maine's P went aground on the breakwater toward Partridge Island, and 10 years later, the Opal ran aground at Redhead in 1981. There have been no such incidents in the harbor in more than 40 years. That's good. So nothing too disastrous has taken place in recent years. I'm not a big fan of ships. I don't take cruises. Just heard too many tales. Stuff here is really interesting. Looks like pavement, but it's actually really soft. Kind of sink down a bit by all these colored things here. Oh. I'm looking at the sun just glistening off that water. Interesting way to travel. Love walking along this cobblestone. I guess that's cobblestone, right? Ooh, the cobblestone feels so nice on my feet. So you can feel everything through these Converse All-Stars. Ever find it especially nice when there's nobody around? Oh, there's my province, Ontario. Mostly just New Brunswick license plates in this lot. Alright, stopping into Bap Noodles for dinner. Korean rice bowl and Asian noodles. Been looking forward to trying this. Looking at the sign for a couple weeks now, but it's hard to find get to this place while it's open, right? So here we go. Bap Noodles. Bap.
Kendra?
Alright. Got 2 orders of all Bap. Pork, chicken, bunky, rice noodles, romaine carrots, cousin. Everything you love in one bowl. Since I made 2 orders, I got 2 out of 10 stamps. You get 10 stamps, you get 1 free bowl. I'll let you know how those noodles are. Give you a quick peek at those before I finish the episode. Alright, there's the shot of the Bap Noodles. Bulgogi. It's got bulgogi, lettuce, noodles, rice. Looks pretty good. I would think that the portion would be a little bit bigger, but I'll let you know my verdict after I've consumed this and I do the outro. Looks pretty good though. Bap! Well, I guess I was this high. I'd like to climb that mountain over there. It's not as easy to get to though. Wow. Thanks again so much, everybody. Oh, just taking in that breeze and the soda. All right, we'll see you in the next one.